Bon matin. Good morning. Oh yeah, I need to shut the fuck up. Silent. And go back in here. Hello! How is everyone doing? I hope this will work. Ooh. How's the music compared to my voice first? Is the level good? Also, I guess I'm gonna have to swap this around. And give me my thing back. You can be closed, you can be open. Hello, Firo Sticks. The docking works correctly. What's that icon? Share love. Nice. Bon matin. Oh, il y a plein d'autres personnes aussi qui streament en ce moment. Donc, on va se retenter à streamer Outer Wilds que j'avais essayé de streamer il y a 3 ans. Et on va voir si on est capable d'avoir quelque chose de stable avec l'ordinateur. On that note, I'm gonna start a new expedition in there. Parce que je veux que l'entièreté du truc soit on stream. Je connais déjà beaucoup du jeu pour l'instant. Mais genre, oui, j'en commence un autre parce que je veux tout revisiter. And I'm gonna try to play with the remote. Crazy like that. Also, yeah, this is gonna help to see what's live. So, let's go. Yes. Thank you. I indeed need to change scene. You will go. Here. Let's at least try this. I'm streaming at 1440p. Thank you. Supposed to, yes. And of course, let's go. You know what? I'm already abandoning the thing. Project. Going back to keyboard. So it's lunch day. Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program and suddenly here you are leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. All system go. Glad you're excited. But remember, if you wreck the ship, I'm not building you a new one. I'm not made of lightweight re-entry grade aluminum alloy, you know. Anyway, you'll need to get the launch code from Hornsfell at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. And now it's lift ship. You need to get the perfect marshmallow. That's good. Put away Q. Cannot sleep. And... Whoa. Oh yeah, it's hold, release. It's hold and release. I didn't remember that. Mika. Hey, it's you. Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space, aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. I'm still going. I want to practice with a pro before I leave, or I hear you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Can I see it? I want to practice with a pro before I leave. Ah, you just saying that. But if you really want to practice with me, I guess I could help you out. Help you out a little. Mishmallow. Try to land on one of the geyser pool. Geyser? Geyser pool. Show me what you got. That's easy. And now you're gonna see me fail totally. Okay. Left control is down. Shift was up. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Could have been worse. Please come back. Now rotation is hard. $10 points. What a landing! I guess that's why Slate lets you fly off the real thing, huh? Yep. That's why. Yeah. Porphy. Ayo, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let you, me, and Gusson open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. I love it. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Let's go. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck! Rutile. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. Or I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. They really don't explode as often anymore. All I know is between the space program and Mika's model rocket, things seems to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. Satellite cameras. This projector is linked with our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timberheart. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Read. This pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hartian history. I'm gonna mispronounce all the thing, by the way. As always. But it's okay. I do it in French too. Anyway, so not a lot of will change. What is that? Just panel. Okay, this is under construction. Marl. So it's lunch day, huh? Hall's going to miss you. Thank you. Speaking of lunch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ship lunch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. The current launch pad is fine, thanks. Nice try. We all know you'll have it out for that tree. The launch pad is flammable? Nice try. We all know you have it out for that tree. What? No, I just think it's in the way and someone ought to chop it down, you know. Specifically me. You think this has to do with the time I fell out of it and broke my arm? That was when we were hatchling. Who would hold a grudge for that long? You, seemingly. Nice. Hello there, Space Cadet. I heard you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instrument, won't you? Tell me about the Traveler's Instrument. Where's the observatory? Just saying hi before I leave. Tell me about the Traveler's Instrument. Oh, sure. I made all of their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's church drum, Rybeck's banjo, and Gabbro's flute. And Feldspar harmonica, of course. Though Feldspar been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space, that will be one of the space program other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always put out your signal scope and track them down. How's the frame rate, by the way? Because last time I was playing, it was pretty choppy. Niji can tell me that. Tefra and Galena. Hello, astronaut. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker... What's with the radio? We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Sure, let's play. Woohoo! Okay, here's our rule. Galena and me will hide with these radios and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found will win. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Nice. Equip squad signal scope with Y. A, B. Yeah, if I remember, it's this way. I was about to say this is how I die. Nope. I fell in the water. But I think I'm gonna be okay. It's this way and... up there? Yeah, I think I just need to go the big round. No, don't fall asleep. Tefra. Ah, you found me, but my hiding spot was super good. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? Yes. Okay, yeah. I don't like the new jumping. Spinel. Fishing rhyme, singing help me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water planet? Giant's Deep, that's where I'd go. Why is that? One time after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down. On account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lays beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down. But suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further. Tell me more. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Was there a sap wine involved during Gabbro's campfire story? Yeah. I will check that, thank you. Come to think of it, you don't have somewhere you should be exploring that isn't here. So, I think that's it for the place here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think the jump is okay. Galena, I won. I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. Cute. This is not a shortcut. Dang it. This isn't my shortcut. Let's just see the setting real quick. No. No. Advanced. Button prompt. Yes, thank you. Basic control. Movement. The jump is just space. I think it's just changed the mechanic or... Yeah, I think it's gonna be that, actually, because I don't see anything that I can add in there. Yes, yes, yes. Jetpack auto boost is there. Cartoon image help a lot to stay within the 60. Yeah, 6000 kpb bitrate limit. Okay. Maybe I will check that. For now, I think the bitrate is kind of okay. So we'll be able to see that. Let's go. I thought I had a run button too, but I guess I misremember that. Arcos. Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside his fence? Ghostin said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It'll just take a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm grown up. Ghost matter is awesome. Ghost matter is super cool. It will burn the heck out of you. You shouldn't be throwing a rock in there. Ghost matter is dangerous. You know ghost matter is how Tektite lost their foot, right? Whoa, really? That is so cool. Nice. Moraine. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your lunch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my Sinoscope to pick up sound from distant planet. It's set to the Otherwise Venture frequency, so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night I heard Rebek's banjos coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. There's a small fly in my room. I can hear a different planet too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal score. Arku. Equip signal scope. Should get another planet there. Neat. Use the camera. This is ghost matter. Don't walk in there. Okay. Read. Danger. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter. A strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through Ghost Matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Ornsfell. Space Banjo. Yeah, my other test tonight would have probably been to play the other Space Banjo game. Zero G Cave, read. Hey, come say hi to your whole flight coach before you launch. I've got Zero G training set up if you want to refresh. Yes, please. Gosen. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. I'm a little nervous, yeah? Or are you kidding? I'm a natural at this. I'm a natural at this. I played a little bit of that game before. Almost. Was close to the end, I think. Before the expansion came out, also. Is that so? Funny, I seem to recall the first time you strapped on a jetpack. We had to come fish you out of the crater near the South Pole. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the Zero G Cave. The Zero Z Cave, let's go. We need to add a Finch tracker. Nietzsche. For when I do those kind of mistakes. The Zero Z. The Zero Z Cave and in need of repair. If you're looking for a little last minute Zero Z practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident that you can make ship repair in space. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool, get to it and try not to confuse yourself right before your first launch. I'm gonna also need the suit. I guess there's a suit down there if I remember. The Zero Z. The Zero Z is a stable monocycle cylinder. Oh yeah. Flashlight is F for flashlight. Oh, forgot. This is so satisfying. The follow through with the flashlight. I forgot about this. Zero Z Cave. Let's suit up. Okay. So. Up, down. I remember that. Funk you up. Up, down, funk you up. Nope. Wrong way. Oh yeah, true. Let's go. Talk to Tough. Hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some Zero Z time and I'm gonna keep doing it. Give me the dirt. I love it. Some fresh dirt? Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tektite saw something crash outside of the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Oh hey, how about that? Yeah, they were on fire watch with the old scout launcher and saw smoke, so they went to check it out. Safety first, right? No, I'm kidding. I said that to Tektite once. Pretty rude how long they left for, if you ask me. Okay, the Zero G Cave. Let's get down to it. Doom, doom, doom. That's nice. Where's the other one? Ah, there it is. Immediately forget how this thing works. Immediately forget. Now if I remember, the other one is inside. Come on. And brake. There we go. Simple as that. Where's up? There's up. Where's down? There's down. Whee! Okay. That's good. And now I just need to find the exit again. Whee! Okay. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it eventually. That's good. Control. No. Okay. I'm just mistake both sides. The other one. This is the one I want. Wrong fingers. And now, if I remember, that's here, and we go out. Let's activate the lift. And we're gonna be out to the museum. Slash. Radio tower? Let me go. Nicely done. Of course, it will be a little more stressful when you're hurling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch code from the observatory and get out of here already. Observatory is the word I forgot. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now, as I've put so much time into training you. Got it? We got it, but no promises. Outer Wilds Venture founding member, clockwise from top to left, Ornsfels, Gosen, Slate, and Feldspar. Read. Big thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. Matthew Stenauer, Ben Ergington, QWERTY Dubai. It's the... No! Farrell, Stephen Orful, Ryan Humrecker. Neat. Read. Outer Wilds Venture, Timber Heart, first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reach of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Heartian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timberheart and later made the first of what would be many landing on our moon, the Adel Rock. You. Hal? Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh? Huh, buddy? It's the translator tool inaugural flight too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hour into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Haha. Oh geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. And I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good! You've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can wait to see all your training pay off. Watch me crash. Okay, first that. What's it gonna be? High impact? Fly into the sun? It's not gonna be forget to put your spacesuit on and get out in space. Timeout? Yeah, possibly. Yeah, timeout. So what's the dirt? You're here to see the Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back with them from Giant's Deep, and Hornsfeld just finished prepping it for display. This is it right there, neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see what a real-life Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out, look like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statues ever found, you know, and for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, geez. I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Read. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provided us reading comprehension. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antler. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in this solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. I might have a little inkling on that. New exhibit! The radio tower here on Timberheart was built to receive transmission from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photo taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the planes of the solar system. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the deep space satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronaut. So that's the new exhibit from the expansion, I guess. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think caused this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Adelrock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. I was about to say nothing's happening, but no, they're moving now. Let's go. My favorite thing in the game. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. Gravity. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever it is actually happening, both sides of this debate agreed the effect is extremely creepy. Hello. It's back here. And now it's there. I love it. Gravity. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing oxygen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of oxygen and start to contract. As the star's cores As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layer to expand. The stars has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the stars will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Church's observation, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. Fish. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. One day TM, yep. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surface. Try it out. Yes. Very useful. Same thing? Yes. Try it out. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronaut has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in an exciting and useful way. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depth of space. Yeah. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell them from their skull that they possessed antler and quite unusually only 3 eyes. Love the writing. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Hartian couldn't have descended from Nomai ancestors. Nomai, come on. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappear. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. It will be your job to do that. Aside from the dwelling and structure they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered in Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depict strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found on our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had a vibrant imagination. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born amongst other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expedition. I cannot pronounce the word further, but I can pronounce xenoarchaeological. I cannot pronounce either word. Goodbye. Read. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to this I can do this. I can speak. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to decipher. I'm exhausting myself. To deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Central point. Wow. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Kazava, we're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Felix, fortunately, the Adel Rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Yep. View the map. I am here. Yeah. Okay, and that orbit is the start of the new content, I guess, the big satellite. It's not for the counter, it's for getting what's it called? Quotes more than that. Yes, I got the expansion, of course. Hornsfell observation. This is incredible. At first, I thought the point of light in this image were stars, but they're not, they're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. This is odd. According to my redshift calculation, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, Was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? I miss Daddy. I don't miss Daddy that much. It was not that great as for the joke. Hornsfell. There you are! I finished pre-flight observation, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator too. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm going to learn more about the Nomai, meet up with the other traveler, want to go somewhere no one's gone before. Là où la main de l'homme n'a jamais mis le pied. I think I'll start with something small. I don't know. I'm gonna wing it. Meet with the other traveler, I think. You're going to check in with them, are you? Not a bad plan. No one knows the solar system better than our astronaut. Let's see. Chert is on Hourglass Twin, Rebek is on Brittle Hollow, and Gabbro is on Giant's Deep, last I checked. And, well, there's Feldspar, obviously, but of course we don't know where they are, or if they're even alive. Feldspar has been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. On a more cheerful note, you'll find Esker Station on the Addle Rock. They're not a traveler so much as a lunar local. But I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit nevertheless. Well then, look like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for launch. I'm ready to get off this rock. I'm ready to die in space. Yes? Their names are rocks, yes. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before launch? At any rate, here are the launch code. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could be persuaded to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. And it's time to go die in space. Oh, but before that. Surprise. Ooh. What was that? Nobody knows. Hey, so did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eye. The statue was glowing. Why was it glowing? Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes open, and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around. You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? No, that statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened then, I guess maybe it did. But why? Hornsfeld tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answer from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on though. Maybe they'll be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's you know Gabbro, so maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Geez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying. Going to the spaceship. I feel like they made some tiny change in the village. Hello, Tephra. Hello, astronaut. Are you going into space today? Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? What? Don't worry, I'll come back. That's pretty disturbing. What? Yeah, Hornsfeld said Feldspar went away into space and didn't come back. Hornsfeld says Feldspar. Hornsfeld says Feldspar was the best pilot ever, but no one know what happened to them. Hornsfeld probably shouldn't be telling you stuff like that. That's not something I want to think about right now. Yeah. Hornsfeld says that too. But if Feldspar disappeared, you might disappear too, right? You're not as good as Feldspar, so you should be really careful not to get lost. Yes. Down, 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 down by the river. Slate. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Hornsfeld says Feldspar shall spar with their spear. Okay. Also, the autopilot. I hate it. Sorry. Enter the launch code. And now I need to practice my landing. Maybe your screen is broken. Maybe my screen is broken. Why would my screen be broken? Broken! Haha! I took the suit. View ship log and tell me that... Yeah. Now we can view entry. And we get all the int... Barrow Queen, that's the new one. That's the new collection. It's Barrow Queen. Baroquinard. So we get all the info we have and all the hints of what we've discovered in a nice central space. Rumor mode gives us that. And back to map. Boom. View entry on the moon. Lunar ruins. The Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on Adelrock. An Esker camp. Sound like Esker is still stationed on the Adelrock. They've been there by themselves for a while. And I really like the rumor mode because... Yeah. Nomai text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Adelrock. Esker is in space on Adelrock, and we also can talk with Gabbro. Hal says Gabbro went back to Giants Deep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. So we get a big, like, to the moon! Moon! So we get a big, like, red thread, like, conspiracy board to follow our cue, or hints. And an enormous pack of marshmallow. I never looked a lot inside the ship. Planetary shard. That's good. The interloper. Gravity. Oxygen refill. Spot a tree! Walks toward it. Enjoy! I love it. Let's go. Okay. Let's lift off. Hornsfeld Herald. Wait. Hornsfeld Herald. Feldspar shall spar with their spear, yet fear the sheer force of schist. God, I hate that word. Shit. Resume. Let's go. We're going to the moon. Where's the moon? It should be somewhere on the planet. There it is. It's coming towards me at an enormous speed. And we can go in landing mode by doing this. Let's go in that crater. Good one. We did it. And then I go outside and I immediately die. No. What's the option for the camera already? That's no, not that. I just want, yeah, that. Okay, no, this is ice. I thought it was like the evil thing. What's that? Let me down. Let me down. Play recording. Chert's research node. Property of Chert. Chert. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the sample I took from the impact site matched the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. At Puzzet, the Adel Rock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be Dark Bramble, now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. Okay. Where's the exit? Good question. Let me go. Thank you. Dark Bramble by Chert. Dark Bramble 5 by Chert. A perfume for the age. I love it. I don't think that was the best asteroid to go inside. Hello, Hell Kitty. Voy. No, you said Voy. It is now Voy. Please, thank you. To the North Pole. Because why not? Why are you doing this to me? I like your rainbow cats, by the way. Firo. I was about to say Pyro. Oh yeah. What's the... no, not flashlight. Oh yeah, that's the map. I remember that. I also love those controls. Hi, Aqua! What do you mean you didn't notice me finching? The noise. It's Aqua and Kitty, the boat here. This is the sun. It makes this noise. Yes, switching letters. I feel like they're missing some planet though. And now it's chaos. Thank you. Let's get down to business. To translate the Nomai. Cullius, I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator and it can hear and follow the signal from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. Yeah, indeed. However, something strange is happening when I ask the ice signal locator to follow the ice signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. Felix, I see. I most likely calibrated the locators incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. Seems we are in a ad break, so I will go myself on a little break, and I'll see you back in at least 3 minutes. And I will reread the thing. So, I'll be right back.
Respects.
I have not forgot to change scene. But hello, we're back. And we are coming back in the game. I'm gonna have to find a better punchline or like a quote like Aqua has when we go on break. But we're going back in the game, and I'm gonna start from the beginning of that translation because I think the ad just rolled while I was reading. So I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signal from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. Felix, I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustment and try again. Felix, an update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. Kazava, it saddens me to posit this, my friend, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eyes of the universe. The eye of the universe. Tatch. When we will build it? Then we will build it. I can do this. I can do this. Tatch. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Kazava. Don't lose hope, Kazava. Our search for the eyes is what brought our clans to this place. We won't give up so easily. I can do it. Tatch. This is a curious result. It's possible the eyes has stopped calling out its signal. Nope. Ship updated. Is it the same message? Yeah, it's the same message. True. Thatch. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Coleus. Anona and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Plume. The southern glaciers on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Felix. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Konoe would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eyes, especially for a child born so long after the crash. Plume. I will begin construction on Brittle's Hollow South Pole immediately then. Ship log updated. Okay, wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself. It's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planet, which is incredibly cool by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I was also able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back into the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Oh, stars above. Yeah. And that's it for here, I guess. Please stop rotating. Points to the sun. Okay. Now, I guess North Pole? Doom, 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 doom. By the way, Aqua and Kitty, welcome to the stream. We are playing Outer Wild. I changed back my scene, but this is bugged on. Give me a moment. Just want to do this. Ah, there. I'm confused. We're playing Outer Wild, which is basically an archaeological simulator in space. Let's just say it like that. South Pole? South Pole, South Pole, South Pole. Yeah. And it's a very good game that I've probably almost complete, but never finished. Some stuff has eluded me. Read this, give me a moment. And I'm starting it from scratch. We're at the beginning on Timberheart, our first launch. And we are going to go back through all the things because there's a lot of details I don't remember. It's been 25 years. This is not a pause button also. I forgot that. Read. Esker signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rybeck's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gussan their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music's coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rebek's doing okay. That oaf. I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timberheart. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timberheart sound exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar's disappeared in space ages ago. It can be them. Day 88. It's still there. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken. I'd better talk to Nice. Why is signal scope? Yeah, thank you. This is the harmonica. And where's the dude here? This way. Now I know. Let me go. Let me in. Unidentified signal nearby. This is Esker. Thank you. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. They skipped over day 69. Cry. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? Was that you whistling? Seems lonely up here. What is this place? Talk to you later. Talk to you later. Bye. Do you stream today, Aqua? Tell me. Or are you coming back Friday? So, don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repair. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Or two. Well, set of eyes for them is 4. Sometimes Chert come by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rebek feels about unnecessary space flights. Don't go! I mean, unless you wanted to, anything else you wanted to ask? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Ornsfels and Gosan, mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. You spy on us? What? No, it's not spying, it's one-way communication that none of the villager knows about. because I never told them. I love it. Yeah. What are you gonna play Friday? Now go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Was that you whistling? No. Probably, or actually definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can't pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole, which I was 3 seconds ago. Great reception. The North Pole is marked in red on your minimap, but the Yellow Rock is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north, you can't miss it. Red is north. Red is north. There. What is this place? Haha, very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the other ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landing taking place in the village and also the number of fire. Nowadays though, it's mostly just me up here, raising sapling from timber hard and keeping an eye on things. And that's it. Talk to you later. So back to the ship, which was somewhere. Because this is breathable atmosphere, as you can see by the fire and the person breathing, and also the fact that you need to eat the marshmallow eventually. Yes. Let me go. This is a moon. And it's gone. I love it. Is there something new in there to check? Like on the ceiling? No. I think I'm in this... Where was I? This way, right? Is the crater. So I'm gonna go the other way, actually. Are you like human? No, I'm alien. And I'm also possibly dancer. But yeah, they cannot breathe in space either. It's just that when there's... Oh! It's the flag. I didn't know the flag was here. And... Do you have a flag? No, but I found one. Oh, oh. No, low, 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 low. Push me down, push me down. Let me just go back. Thank you. Just don't die. Crashing. There we go. And because I know... You know what? No, we're gonna do it in space. Goodbye. The sun collapsed itself. It just went supernova. Welcome to the time loop. Population, me. Hey, you ready to get this thing off the ground? Ship's all fueled and ready to go. Did I just die? Whoa, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep, but that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the star the night before lunch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. That's okay. Because we're going back. Welcome to the time loop game. I've put on my suit, and now we're going to the best part of this game. This is a mechanic that I think everyone on the D&D server can stand behind. You get a built-in red thread. And what's new? So the eye signal locator view entry. A Nomai device created to pinpoint the source of distant signals. The Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect the signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. Go ahead. The Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow South Pole. You crashed and you took an undesirably long nap, I guess, is what you said. Rebek. Rebek headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing at the South Pole. Esker Camp. Esker is growing a crop of tree at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. Lunar Lookout. A lookout platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tab on other traveler. And harmonica snow. Esker's signal scope logger reports harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timberheart. They claim it sounds just like Feldspark harmonica, but Feldspark disappeared in space ages ago. Somebody met that fucking yellow Warforged and it made my blood run cold with panic. Oh no! You've had a meeting with Astor again. Speaking of yellow, that's a small intermission, but me and Niji, we went to like LT food convention. And we bought a lot of fancy things and vegetarian things, a lot of nice snack, yada yada yada, sugar-free things. But one thing I was not ready mentally and got surprised that I was gonna find is there was a kiosk of the Be Kind, the cosmetic brand. So I got myself some new yellow. Lettuce con, yeah. It was more like vegan con. And my favorite is this one, which is exactly the color of a 1 cent. And it's called 1 cent. So that was my 2 cents. That's it. So where are we going today? We can go to any planet we want. Let's just go. I love it. Gabbro is on Giants D. Blah, blah, blah. But I'm more interested into the Southern Observatory on Brittle Hollow. think I'm gonna go to Brittle Hollow. To Brittle Hollow. Brittle Hollow. It is. Yeah. Pennies. I love it. Brittle Hollow. Can you remind me what the finch of the day was? It was a Giro Z. Oh no, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna... I'm gonna do some planet exploration here first. What do we have here? And just me. Perfect landing! 10 out of 10! Hello, Tektite. Hey, you hatchling! Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? The Giro Z, yeah. Yeah, Giro Z. Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the picture my little scout was sending back. So I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. So what crashed? I don't know what it is exactly. Looks like some kind of plant seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timber Hard before. And trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. Do you think it's extraterrestrial? It kind of looks like something that might have come off Dark Rumble. Whatever it is, it put down root in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hall loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me out the old scout launcher over here. Obviously the opening is too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, I'm not gonna blindly stick my hand into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Ship log updated. And we can... launch the Scout-in. We got vegetation. Oh no. Oh, therapy crash. I get it. I get it a lot. Retrieve scout. Thank you. Put away. Blasted seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. I like this crater. Need something from me, Ashling? I threw a little scout into the seed. You did you? And you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside. This is going to be a chore to chop up, and no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I'd better grab an axe or three just in case. Yes, you should. And was there something else in there? No. That's okay, kitty. Though with the nicer weather, we should probably start to do something together soon. Would would be nice to restart our board game evening. Or just get a walk. There's a nice cat cafe close to us. They have cats. And cafe! Could you imagine? Could you imagine an imaginary menagerie? Oh. Okay, that's the village. Trying not to crash, 101. Another perfect landing. To watch you rebuild your dryer. So you disassemble your dryer. I was about to say why, but I'm pretty sure the answer is because it was broken. That's okay. We can arrange a rebuilding the dryer moment. Hexagons or bestagon, hexagons or bestagon. I love a bestagon. Do do boom do 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 boom. I remember what this is, but I'm not telling you right now. I don't remember what this is though. Yep, I did. Thanks for double jumps. It's not double jumps, but you know. Missed it. I'm so good at this game. No dying also. Yeah, I saw that. Ghost matter is invisible matter that will kill you. By the way. It was squeaking horribly when drying. It was like scream for a break after 10 years. So I tore it open and removed parts. Then the replacement didn't fit and it took a few days for the other set to arise. Oh no, 6 weeks later. Oh no! Oh no. Six weeks later. Please let me. Thank you. I just want to go home. No, I just want to not be stupid. There we go. A few ATM. Doing laundry. 5 minutes. Folding clothes. 30 minutes. Putting clothes away. 5 to 7 open business day. business day. Yeah. So, can I do it without failing this time? Yes, that's okay. Nope. I'm buzzed. Yes, yes, welcome to Me Plays Platformer. So... No. You see, I need to use a combination of two. I will not go there. Yeah, I saw it the first time. I'm just bad. The boost? Which boost? This one, yeah, true. I forgot this existed. We have Ghost in Space. There you go! And I'm just gonna say the other thing, which is I'm derp derp derp. I did it. After 30 hours. I did it. This is such a nice landing spot. I wish I was less stupid. Me being all like, why is this waterfall going up? This is not a waterfall. This is a geyser. Geyser? Geyser? Mining site to be. Or not to be. That's the question. Welcome to me forget how the game works. And get some Nomai bone. Right in the beginning. Please, let me get out of the water. Let me get out. Let me get out. What is this? I see the light. Yes, this was a reverse pressure waterfall. AKA, don't jump through it. You're gonna fall. We got rocks and shits. And crates. And dead people. And text. Oh, you know, I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ashtwind project require. CCAD, isn't this the ore for the remaining tower being built on Ashtwind? The completed tower I've seen are quite large. Oh, you know, no, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ashtwind. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ashwin's core. Cullius, I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberheart's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Cicad, if they're sealed off all entrance, I hope they've planned accordingly. Ah! Oh, I know. I thought you'd had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Cullius. Cullius, how else would he improve? Ship log updated. People say spawn. Table. Whee! Pick up Ash Twin Projection Stone. And we get insert Ash Twin Projection Stone. This is normal. I just saw your OO with 4 eyes. So great. I just realized what you're doing with the OO. Oh. So great. And this is nothing. But this is not nothing. Ooh. Ooh, this is message. Yarrow, my gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh, I know. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Oh, I know. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. Yarrow, we'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better. All the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Yarrow, once we finish the Once we finish the shell that seal off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure that there are no longer any physical entrances. Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, or final safety check. Ship log updated. Okay, now the question is, can I go back? Because there's kind of a waterfall in the way, you know? But I can probably just... you know... Hey. I did it. I'm good at platformer now. Look, ma. No. Controller. Is there a reason I would need to close that door? Is there a reason I would need to close that door? I don't think so. Come on. Yeah, I don't think I will have much time to do anything. Look! Death! Where's the ship? There's the ship. Yeah, it sounds like death is soon approaching, maybe. Ship log! Dark Bramble Seed. To inside the seed and the Nomai mine related to the Ash Twin project. So, Dog Bramble Seed. A seed from Dog Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tick Tight wanted us to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. I launched my little scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. I also want to check something. Cool. Inside the seed. When I launch my scout into the seed that crashed on Timberheart, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fogs and thorny vine. Now, the Nomai mine. The Nomai mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or crack. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. And that's pretty much it. Okay, is there another place? That was a little bit too fast. But this is okay. Landing gears damage. That's where we were some second ago. And I think what I saw was the satellite. That's a lot of mountain. There's this spot. And that's pretty much that. So there's a tiny crater. Oh, and there's that too. Radio tower. That's another thing I remember. Bye-bye. Aww, swoosh. What time is it? I think we're gonna do another loop. At least another loop. When you turn on your phone after waking up. Yes. There's our pallet, ready to get this beauty off the ground. Hey, what can I do for you? You know this ship is a death trap, right? You're lucky I'm in a time loop, because otherwise I'd be super dead. And you're lucky I don't have you grounded for a medical reason, because I have no idea what you're talking about. Hi, Green! Welcome to the stream. We're playing Outer Wild, which is not a game about a time loop. All you saw was an hallucination. It was only but a dream. I put on my pre-flight checklist. Oh, it's the menu! Interesting. No, I prefer not to boost. Health and fuel refill, that's neat. Okay, we're going to go to the two places I spotted. On here, and then we're going off-site. What time loop? Your time loop. Your... I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I went there. I'm not gonna crash into that mountain this time. That's a thing. Perfect landing once again. Perfect, I said. This was all planned. This was all plan of the part. What's this? And why is it there? Hello. Chert research node. Property of Chert. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the Quantum Moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the Quantum Moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. To the grove! Away! Hello. Yeah, it's okay. It's flying a ship is very different from like jumping. The quiet shade in the ancient glade across old bark, it's always dark. Look at the rock. Look at the rock. I'm gonna do a magic trick. It's gone. It's there. It's always dark across all bark in the ancient glade, the quiet shade. The quiet shade in the ancient glade, it's always dark across all bark. It's a freaky rock with ominous music. Yes, of course. Seen that one. Across all bark, the quiet shade, it's always dark in the ancient glade. Quantum tree. Across all bark, it's always dark, the quiet shade in the ancient glade. I love this. Where? I'm gonna go on a break. Across all date, it's always dark in the ancient bark. Creepy rocks. Bark, bark, bark. But yeah, yeah, no. I'm stupid to just move. Okay, on this note though, I'm going to go start the break now. I can control it. I found the button. And we'll be back in like 5 minutes. Welcome back. Scene change. Click away. Pause. Unpaused. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was searching for the rock to see if there's something to do in here. For now, the answer is no. I'm in the water. But I don't need this. A or B? Yeah, thank you. Well, not A, clearly. Oh, this is quantum here too. Nice. Cullius, after a closer observation, mining sign 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of these cave pools, so unfortunately, we'll have to mine one of the other site. Cicad, there are a few other site caves that look promising. What about site 2B? It shares similar formation and strata. Oino, this sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move or work there. Cicad, site 2B is safe. Cullius says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on life here. Cullius, on the opposite end, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. Cicad, I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. Cullius, they remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Melora once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed this life form greatly. And that's all. Shiplub updated. This is the ancestor of us. And this is the Nomai. Okay. Is there another hole? Yes. That's where I came from, and that's where I'm going. Nice. Nomai. Num 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 nomai. Is there something new here? Yeah, a lot of things here actually. What's that? Crates. Nothing too interesting in there. I would like to return to the ship. That's probably the last spot. No. Fortunately, I slowed down a little bit. No. Okay, I guess. I guess it's gonna be walk. Where's my ship? It's okay. If I remember, this comes back to the main cave. This is the village? Okay. My ship is this way. It's South Pole. No, blue is South Pole, yes. So I was there, and I need to go back to my ship. Just this way. I can't navigate. Hello. Nice. And there was one last spot, which was change frequency. I want to go into the deep space radio. Just let me go. There's an evil tree. Okay, okay. I got it. Donk. Radio tower this way. Nice. Hello, radio station. Despite my checking on them at least 1,000 times over, the image are still not ready to print over in the radio tower. Well, it's like they said, a watched satellite never transmit data. It's a little joke for you, Journal. No one says that. Someday I'll have to study the mechanics of how times manage to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbro's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. 1. Light a nice cozy campfire and get comfortable. 2. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. 3. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flame to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabbro knew I'd taken note, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burned their marshmallow. And you can indeed doze off. Satellite angle, 248 degree. Satellite angle, 350 degree. 40 degree. 137 degree. Yes, totally. Play recording. And we're recording. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space Satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, Ottawa's Venturas. Ha! They're printing! They're printing! Here they come. Stars above. Will you look at that? There's Brittle Hollow, and look there. That's Hollow's Lantern, and there's Giant's Deep, and the Quantum Moon. I'm speechless. Completely speechless. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system, looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images. And in color, no less. Now this is art. I could truly stare at this photo forever. Doesn't Timber Heart look tiny from... Hold on, what's that? That can't be right. That's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is this doesn't show up in either of the other photo, just this one. Well, there must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. I'll radio Gabbro and ask them to go examine the satellite lens for defect. There was no defect. I figure. Yes. There's a thing there. Is there something else I can read? No. Okay. And I guess then that's the radio tower. There's another signal. Unknown this way. Quantum Grove, yes. Quantum Moon. Radio Tower. Okay. Quantum Grove. There's a strange rock shard in this grove that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal in the quantum fluctuation frequency. I found a point written in one of the trees in the grove. Yes. Church research note mentioned a quantum moon that no Hertian has been able to land on. Yeah, it's been mentioned several times even. Then I might discover a species of four-eyed semi-aquatic life form in the waterway near the mine. Yes, we know. That's us. A radio tower designed to receive photo taken by the Deep Space Satellite. There are several photos of the entire solar system hanging on the wall. Ornfells noticed something strange in one of the photos, but conclude equipment malfunction was the only sensible explanation. You want me to go there? Okay. So I guess we're going to the faraway satellite. Okay. It's nice. I'm not gonna crash into the sun. So that's the planet, and what I want is this little red dot. Do I want to engage autopilot? Yeah, not dying. That's great. We are going through the little thing. Undershot target, cool, nice. No. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So step 1. This is the deep space satellite. Let's go. No. Please. Gabro here, checking in on the deep space satellite per ground control's request to check out a possible equipment problem. See, Phil? I do too work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out here, among the distant star and the soft, velvety darkness. Bet it's fully nice for a nap too. Alright, the lens. Alright, little satellite, let's see what the trouble is. Everything looks okay, ground control. No dust or scratches on the lens, and no evidence of sparking or violent explosion. Guess that rules out an equipment malfunction after all. Hear that, pal? You're in great shape. Keep up the good work out there. Caution, wet floor. Okay, that's some degree thing. The spiral thing is alien technology, basically. Is there something else I need to do in here? Like, I see a red light, so... Oh, I should have noted the... Please. The degrees. Because at a certain degrees, I think we're gonna be able to see the thing they saw. That's probably what I need to do. Okay. I don't remember the angle. Do you remember the angle? I think we don't need to care about the angle. So I got 332. Oh yeah, and I can check where I am. .332 is here. Well, 342. I'm gonna be able to think about the thing. Goodbye. So flat 0, you say? Yeah, makes sense. Three minutes of oxygen remaining. Oh no! What am I gonna do? Oh no, my bitrate is unstable at more than it was earlier. But I think it's gonna be the last loop, because it's 11. And if the streaming is indeed going very well, boop, there's no hiccup in sound, noise, whatever, I'm gonna be back this Wednesday evening to play more of this, because it is good. It's a good game. I like it a lot. I want to find a way to land on the Quantum Moon, which was a thing I never was able to do in my last time I played. And I want to re-explore everything, especially the DLC. That's probably what I'm searching at. Back here. It's a really nice game. As I said, I played it a little bit. I tried to play it on stream, but it was too jittery. We set up more stuff on the streaming side of how I do things, technical, and now it looks like I'm able to stream bigger 3D video game like this without too much hiccup. So that's neat. Now I'm gonna be able to go back through all of it again without my computer wanting to die. And it did not crash randomly like when I played Factorio several times last week. To be honest, it was Factorio crashing. So yeah, that's the thing. So on that note, I'm just gonna quit this. Reset loop and quit to memory, yes. And we're gonna see yes, thank you. Quitting that. Is there someone that I could I was about to say attack, but no, that's not what I want to say. Dids Roke is playing Neon Abyss 2, and he's doing whole night streaming. We're gonna switch to French to see my friend Dids Roke. Night Kitty, thank you for coming by the stream. Faro Sticks, hope to see you again possibly Wednesday for the rest of this game at least. And I think I'm gonna focus on completing that, the DLC and everything. But for now, we're gonna raid my friend Dids Roke. So we're gonna switch to French with him. If I remember, he also speaks a little bit in French. Thank you in English. Thank you again for coming back with us. And it's gonna be that. See you on Wednesday. Have a good week and goodbye. See ya.